Hey, what's up, guys? Dr. Chillin here, coming at you with a My Hero Academia chapter review for chapter 312 of the My Hero manga. I recently finished the My Hero manga, and it's honestly been pretty fire as of late. I'd watched the anime up until season 5, and I really thought it wasn't anything too special, but I heard that the manga got really good, so I decided to read it, and I was pleasantly surprised, to say the least. So I'm all caught up, so every week I'll be doing a My Hero Academia chapter review along with the One Piece reviews, Boruto reviews, and maybe several other mangas that are coming out weekly. So let's get right into it. The chapter is titled Hired Gun. So the chapter starts out with Hawks talking to Midoriya. We're in this little time of the story where they're just kind of running around defeating several just kind of no-name villains for the most part. We did see the one villain that Izuku defeated previously, and we just see him absolutely destroy him. So we're kind of just at this point where Hawks, Endeavor, All Might, and Izuku are just taking out villains left and right. But we get to see them talking for a little bit and chilling, and we kind of get introduced to this villain that we had no clue about before. And we find out that she's actually a colleague of Hawks, which means that she probably was a hero at some point. We get to see her, and we get to see a nice panel of her, and her name is Lady Nagant, I guess. I don't know how it's pronounced, but that's what it seems like. And it seems like her quirk is something to do with shooting bullets. So we kind of flash forward to Izuku running around a stormy night, and we get to see that Lady Nagant is present there. And we previously saw Hawks talking how if Midoriya does see Lady Nagant, that he should leave immediately because she is very dangerous. So we get to see her appear immediately after the big reveal of who she is, and we get to see her fight Midoriya a little bit, and we get to see that she packs a little bit of punch with her bullets. Next we get kind of a throwback to Heroes to Watch. We've seen it previously in My Hero, but we get to see that she is the one that almost all people who use a gun praise, which is absolutely huge and kind of scary, to be honest, because in the My Hero world, not too many people use guns. So, and to be completely honest, guns are honestly pretty powerful, and most villains or heroes could honestly use a gun and end up being stronger than what their quirk actually is. So it's pretty scary that this lady is the best gun user probably of all the heroes. So we get to see a little flashback again of Lady Nagant finding Hasakai, the one dude that Izuku previously defeated in one of the previous arcs. We get to see him. And we get to see that she found him, and he's saying kind of this ominous thing. He says, "The boss, gotta get to the boss quick," which is kind of ominous, and we don't really know what that. I don't know what that means. At least I'm sure there might have been something previously that gave us a little hint as to what that means. But he seems pretty hopeless at this point. But in this flashback, we also get to see Lady Nagant run into All For One, which, in the panel, we get to see how truly massive All For One is compared to the normal person, because usually in My Hero, most people are around the similar size, except for the exceptions like All Might or like Endeavor or something. But we get to see All For One is absolutely massive, and we get to see that All For One specifically sought out Lady Nagant after she was freed from prison, which we don't know why she was in prison, because she was part of the safety commission before, as said by Hawks, but we don't know why she was in prison. But we get to see that All For One sought her out and specifically put her on to try and capture Midoriya and bring him to All For One, and he believed that she would be a good fit for this job. And we get to see a little bit into that she was seeking the downfall of the Hero Society too, and that she actually ended up killing another one of her heroes, which I'm sure we'll get more background into that later and find out maybe it was a significant person that she ended up killing. But for now, we'll just have to be unknown about that. But we do get to see that All For One acknowledges Hasakai again, and we get to see him talking about the boss again. And he really just seems like absolutely... It looks weird without the mask. He looks weird without the mask, but he seems very broken down and very, very hopeless, to say the least, to be honest. But then after this, we get to see All For One deliver a quirk to Lady Nagant, and she receives the quirk Airwalk, and she looks determined and says she has a mission to carry out. So I don't really know what this lady's priorities are, what her goals are, why she's doing this. I don't know why she turned evil, but I'm assuming in the next few chapters we'll get to see as Izuku fights her. I don't know if Izuku will be able to actually fight her, especially because Hawks let him know that he should run if he ever sees her. So I don't know how Deku will really be able to face up against her. And if someone will come in, maybe Izuku actually gets captured here. Who knows? I feel like that's highly unlikely, but maybe someone else will come in to help Izuku out in this case. And I don't know who that will be. Maybe Hawks comes in, maybe Endeavor comes in, and maybe this is the start of like a big fight. Maybe this might be the start of something, because we've been kind of chilling for the past few chapters after the intense previous arc. But maybe this is the start of something exciting and new again. So we'll have to see what this woman really has going on in her mind, and what All For One really has planned for her to do. So next chapter hits May 23rd next week, and I'll be doing a review for that one too, I'm sure, at that point. But I'd like to thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you guys supporting, as much as there's not a lot of you out there yet, but I appreciate the few views that I do get. I'm hoping to grow and make more and better YouTube videos as it goes on. I appreciate you guys for watching, and hope you have a good night, and I'll see you guys later.